Alright, that's enough of that. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a stream. Yeah, I just released a video. It's about Algo and the governance, so if you have a couple of minutes, take time to look at that on what's going to be the biggest bang for our buck. And let's pop out the chat here, and let's see, let's get it back on the screen. So yeah, if you guys, I know we're doing a stream, but we're also, after the stream, we're going to be recording a couple more videos that we are going to be releasing out to you throughout the week. This topic might be one of them, so you might see some repeat information. Let's make sure everything looks good. We got everything going. How you doing? How's it going? Thank you very much for being here with us on this fine Thursday. Not too long of a stream today, probably about a half hour, just because we got a lot of stuff to do. The wife's got a back injury, and she's currently at the in-laws being taken care of because Nerdy Dude needed to do some household chores and do some content because we haven't done some content. We're going to do some content yesterday, but we spent most of the day in the ER. Well, she did, and I spent all day with my kids watching them. So, yeah. So, cheers to you guys. Today we are drinking, if you watched today's earlier video that we just released, the Baromosa. This is actually the one from the video, so we might grab another one here in just a little bit. Other than that, let's just have a conversation. So, what brought you guys all here today? You came to hit that like button is what you did. So, what really brought you guys here today? We did an unboxing of this miner, and this is the one that I'm having issues with. So let's get ourselves on camera. Let's make sure that we can see it. Let's make sure. All right, there we go. So maybe, you guys are okay. Well, you can see it. All right, now let's go full screen on this one. Let's just be unprofessional. Full screen me. There we go. Okay, this is going to be, we're going to add a scene. This is going to be video capture device. Oakley dokily. This is going to be our webcam. That's good for me. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Well, whatever. So, it's actually this miner. This is SenseCap M2. We did an unboxing video on this. What's your 30-day on this one? None. We did an unboxing video of this, and actually I spent all day packing this thing back up because I need to get back with the manufacturer. So, I did some household chores, and then I went over to a buddy's house to deploy this bad boy. We got everything all set up. Instructions are super confusing because it says things like, to start pairing it, hit the M2 button. There is no M2 button on this bad boy. The only button you have is a reset button back here. So you have to hit that reset button until this thing, wow, don't unbox it until it min 10 likes. I've already unboxed it. I don't care. There's a video on this already. I've had this sitting in my office for like 3 months and I haven't deployed it. So today I was like, we need to deploy it. Like, I like what it comes with. I like its construction. It's got a decent little antenna here. But when I went to get it set up, it's M2 data only. It took forever to find it. So then once I finally got it synced, it kept giving me an error code that was like, oh, you have to contact your manufacturer. You have to contact your manufacturer. I don't know what that means. Like, the Bluetooth was connected perfectly fine. And I'm not just like, this is... You know, we've installed quite a few Helium miners, and with the exception of the Mile site being the most complicated one to set up, they all got set up pretty smoothly at the end of the day. But this one, I'm over it. Like, it's been sitting here. I've been trying to get it popped up. This is from Seed. It's just, I don't know. I have to reach out to them and see what's going on. So this is the Helium miner that I'm getting all fed up with, and this is what's driving me nuts. So that's that. That's that story. That's what brought you guys here. So let's take a look here. What do we got? Hey everyone, miner went kapooey yesterday, only down to 0 witnesses, unplugged it, and I'm now back to making $1 a day. Woohoo! Yeah, so we're kind of in a similar situation here. So we're looking at our overall account. In the past, that's about almost a month now. We're sitting at 24.95 Helium. In the past 24 hours, we're at 0.79, so 0.8. We're at 6.5 in the past 7 days, and that's with all of our miners. 15.5, and then in 30 days, we're still above. You know, we have 3 miners that are churning out the most, so we want to make sure we're at 10 above. We've got our hotspots. Furry Mango Mockingbird, that hasn't earned me anything. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. It's driving me bananas. I hate it. Soft Pink Dachshund, that one's okay. That's sitting over here in my office. I haven't deployed it I should actually bring this back to my buddy's house since I couldn't get this SenseCap up. But I wanted one that I was kind of hoping would be a little bit unique and different since I'm having so many issues with one of my other Mary IoTs. I didn't want to put in Mary IoT where I have to travel and go, you know, fart around with it the whole time. Big Current Manta Ray, this one's driving me nuts. This is my Mile site. In the past week, we've earned nothing with it. Like, we've been down. It's been active and online. Maybe I have to do a firmware update. Maybe it's the heat in my attic. I don't know, because last time I did the stream, we had some really, really good numbers. But now, for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going on 5 days with no rewards. We are active, and we're good to go. 0 witnesses. No, it's still, like, sending out. That's a 7-day average on beacons. But that one's driving me nuts. It's been great for the past 30 days. But you could see the last 5 days have been kaplooey. So that's a bit concerning on that one. Maybe we have to go back over to our doctor's house. It was a good friend of mine. And have that taken care of and reset it or reboot it. I don't know. But that's been driving me nuts. And then, of course, the next video that we are filming today is going to be open the 5G map. How will it succeed with no coverage? Where's the 5G map? I haven't even done that yet. Oh, right here. Oh, we got some 5G spots. There they are. Let's see how these are doing. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen this before. 5G. There's 3 in this one hex. So this one right here is making 7.7 in 30 days. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that 5G. You're just hitting everything. That's a sense cap. Well, I have a sense cap, and that's what I'm working on. So interesting. Cool. Nice map there. I like it. So yeah, so we are actually going to be doing another video here in a little bit after we finish this stream. This isn't going to be a long stream. This might just be a quick little video. I don't know. I shot myself in the foot with the monetization by playing a custom song in the beginning, but that's just me because I want to have fun. Where the hell am I? Let's go back to my neighborhood, shall we? I'm right here. So the video that we're going to be releasing, we have officially been helium mining for over a year. Confirm UK is not 5G yet. I've heard, that's what I've heard, is that 5G is not UK. That's exactly what I've heard. So this one, and so Brief Taupe Fox, which is sitting at 11.89 helium in a 30-day spread, which is our goal. And then this one here, Sour Walnut Goat, is sitting at 11.11. Those are my original 2. Those are my Big Mac daddies. Is there any news on when 5G will be coming to UK? Those are my Big Mac daddies. I've been helium mining with them for a year. Both of them were deployed pretty much on the same day. Both of them were installed. I think Brief Taupe Fox was installed and up in the attic about a week before I did Sour Walnut Goat, but they both were turned on and deployed at the same time. So I'm going to be really excited to bring you a full year of helium rewards with these 2 miners. And then, like, I think I deployed my second one probably about 4 months into my helium mining, so that's going to be a fun topic just to talk about. It's kind of going to be shooting the shit and going from there. So look forward to that. Make sure you have the bell notification turned on. I saw someone's miner here. Basic Licorice Starling. Can you check my transmit scale? Is there anything doable? Yeah, we can check your transmit scale. Absolutely, Luis. Copy. This one's an easy one. Someone's at my door. It's a neighborhood solicitor, so I'm just going to completely ignore it. Anyway, we are looking at Basic Licorice Starling. So this is from Luis. Would you ever do pre-search mining and how to? I've heard about pre-search a few times, but oh, yeah, another video that we've got to be talking about here in the near future is SCP. So that's going to be another one coming. So, all right, you want me to check your transmit scale? If this is you, Basic Licorice Starling, you're sitting at a 1.0. You have nothing to worry about with your transmit scale as of right now. The only thing that you might, think about in the near future, you're 10 meters, 5.8. That's not too bad. I like that. Round line Python. I think the miners in my area are spoofing or something. We could take a look at that here in just a second. We do need to do an SCP video since we did get the payouts a couple of days ago, and they have a lot of stuff coming in regards to actual utilization and their data being sold and starting to load up the data. Also, we need to do an update on our Juicy D miner because I'm actually really, really, really happy with the returns. I have a 12 gigabyte or a 12 terabyte that I haven't turned on yet, which I really, really need to. I was reorganizing my office in the past few days. It was 0.56 2 hours ago. As of right now, you're pretty good. So let's actually take a breakdown of yours. So you got 3 in there, and your Basic Licorice Starling, huh? Can you take a look at my miner and give me suggestions? Hidden Amethyst Piranha? Absolutely. I would be more than happy to take a look here in just a second. But let me see. And if you guys appreciate the content, you like what I'm doing and stuff like that, please consider a super chat. I'm gonna get to begging here. Why is the transmit scales all weird? Like, it's not showing me. I'm gonna get to begging here shortly, just because. Gosh, gas is so expensive. So do that. All right, so this is what I want to do. The reason why I'm pulling up these other miners here is because I'm just being lazy and going into hot spotty. So that way we can take a look at your transmit scale in your area and what Helium has designated for such area. So now that we're here, we're also going to paste your, this is the only reason why I wanted to pull this up, was so that way I can type it in up here. Paste. So we are looking at round line Python. Nope, not you. Your next round line Python. Where's the transmit scale one? We were looking at basic licorice starling. Copy. I have to paste the G. All right, basic licorice starling. So let's see what it's saying here. All right, so you're right here, right? Okay. So that's you right here. Let's see if we can click on your transmit scale. See if we can get your area. Close. I don't want to see that. I just want to see the grids. Okay. Let me have the grids, please. Let me have the grids, please. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. So we're right here. No? See, we got the grid right there. There. Okay. Are we doing it? Or did I screw everything up? I think I screwed everything up. Oh. Why is it being difficult? We're going to redo this. Transmit scale. Why are you being difficult? Why? Okay. All right. That's what we want to see. So we're going to start with this here. There we go. All right. And then we need to cross-reference where yours is. Paste. So that way I just want to pull it right up directly without screwing up what I just got there. So you are... All right. So you're on this little cluster of how... Oh, shit. I hate that they did this now. If you guys notice that in the Explorer, like when you right-click, you go into like spinny hoop-de-doo mode. I don't know if I've ever noticed that or I've just never right-clicked. I don't know why. Ooh, $5 super chat. Are you excited that it's the quarter live client data will be coming to the examiners? Wish the token was worth more to make the SCP worth something. Hey, 12 Race. Thank you very much, Redman G, for the super chat. I haven't had a super chat in so long. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am very, very excited. And I'm okay with the SCP token price because of the bear market. Like, it dropped a little bit more, but I'm not, like, I'm accumulating and earning as much as I can. I did have to cash out some the other day so that way I can pay the HOA bill because they took me to Corks and pressure wash my driveway. But that's neither here nor there. All right, so let's take a look. Thank you very much for that super chat. Thank you. I haven't seen one in a while. All right, so, oh my God, this is doing it too. We're like right over here, right? Do. I need to get down to the grids. We're gonna do this little by little, team. Little by little. I think we're right in here. This is what we're going for. There we go. All right. So yeah, it looks like your transmit scale. If that's you, right? No. Maybe I'm upside down. Am I upside down? I am upside down. Needs to be like this, right? Am I right? Or is it like that? Oh my God, you guys just... Like this? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. Oh God, where are we going? Oh yeah, we did screw it up. We screwed it up majorly. All right, let's go back. Now that we're back on that even territory there. I really can't stand when it does that. Let's go back to Texas. You don't mess with Texas. All right, so remember, we don't want to spin it. Okay, all right. Any chance you could take a look at Cheerful Macaroon Sardine? I can after I look at Christine. So we're looking at this little half C. Okay, we are. We're right here. Right here. I knew it. We're right here. All right. Yes, you are correct. Boom. All right. Took me a second, but just not bad for having a beer and having this all mixed up. All right, so your transmit scale is fine because it looks like this one right here maybe was teetering right on the line with their signal, and that one could go back and forth, and that might affect your transmit scale. But looking at your hex, like this little zone right here, is transmit scale mess up the rewards for the one got the low or for the others? It's for who's interacting with who. So if like you ping off of, if someone witnesses you and like you get that reward for or if you witness someone and you because I guess the rewards are when you witness. The bigger rewards are for witnessing, and if you're witnessing someone with a lower transmit scale, it's going to have those rewards by that transmit scale because of that. So right now in your area, you've got a great 1.0 transmit scale. Like you have another miner can pop up in your area and you're still going to have a 1.0 transmit scale. The only kicker for this kind of scenario is if you make yourself a perfect setup and all you're doing, I'm the one on the border. Oh, you're on the border? Oh, you're right there? You're good. Like, yeah, you're good. So even if you go into this, like, area here, or if based on you bouncing back and forth, you're going to still have your 1.0 transmit scale. The only kicker, like, let's say you have the optimal setup, and then the only issue that you're having is that you're getting low rewards, but you're getting a lot of activity. If you're sitting here, let's just ignore what the current results are here from your thingamabloop, but let's say you're doing something like this where you're getting witnesses from, like, here, and here, and here, and here, and this one up here, and this over here, and this here. Like, that's good. Like, you're getting all that activity, but the problem is you're hitting the crap. So when you're hitting the crap, you're going to get crap back. So garbage in, garbage out. And that's just the unfortunate nature of the proof of coverage kind of like breakdown, because all these people and all these cities and all these neighborhoods and all these kids that are getting into crypto and Helium, they're getting these devices. So really, like, maybe I should start gearing the channel towards combating your transmit scales. So maybe you get like a small omnidirectional kind of antenna and you aim it like here. You get perfect placement and you try to go for like this stuff, because this is where, you know, you're going to get most of your profits and everything like that. What's up, Piper Ram? How are you? So that's kind of what you want to gear for. But looking at your hex, there's really nothing you need to worry about with your transmit scale unless more people start popping up, kind of like what mine was at. So, all right. There you go, Lewis. I spent some ample time with you, bud. Let's see. I think Christina Carr was the next one. Or no, Round Lime Python. I think the miners in my area are spoofing. So let's take a look at the miners in your area. And then we are going to look at Christina Carr. Christina Carr. All right, so which miners do you think are spoofing? Because as of right now, spoof or no spoofing? As of right now, this miner itself isn't too crazy. Please, $2. Oh yeah, you guys know the drill. If please check mine, Tangy Pickle Urchin. You guys know the drill. If you do a super chat with your miner name, then I will skip everyone else and go and check yours immediately. Even if I'm in the middle of talking, super chats will take the priority, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna beg for super chats. I'm gonna beg and plead and cry for them, because I want to be a professional content creator. Oh man. Okay, so first off, your area 6. You're no matter how well you're gonna do, it's just so saturated. So you're already sitting at a 0.42 transmit scale. Like, I like your setup, 7 meters in the air with a 6 dBi. I'm good with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. But looking at what you potentially could have and what you're pinging off of, you're gonna have super less rewards. So let's just assume automatically your rewards are going to be cut in half. So realistically, you're making half a Helium with this kind of oversaturated area, which isn't terrible. There's really not an argument for increasing your antenna size or anything like that. If you can get higher, you could potentially see some better returns by, I'll circle the area since you're a super chatter. Thank you very much, SO, for the $2 super chat. But yeah, so if you can get even higher based on the elevation in the area, I don't think really that's going to be a huge benefit, but you could potentially try to target all these green ones. But then again, at the end of the day, these greens, and it's a good opportunity for us to switch this over to earner mode. These greens, okay, so these greens down here, they're all earning pretty well. And you could see here, so the redder it is, the less the earnings are. What happens when you're missing witnesses? Is there anything you can do not to miss out on those? Not that I know of, honestly. Like, remember, we could do our best and have the world's best setup, but also the problem is we are at the mercy of the people around us. So this is a great example of potentially not being at the mercy of the people around us. We can see that the cluster of people here aren't earning as much as the people that are outside that cluster. So if we go back and forth between the earnings and the transmit scale, these greens all have the positive transmit scale of at least, like, the green is like 1.0. The slightly off green, like this one, is a little bit less. I don't want to get off his miner. So then if we go into the earning category here, we're going to take a look at, I'm actually going to get off as miner here in a second, but I'll go back. So we're a bad fossilized mink, right? Yeah. So if we click on this bad boy right here, let's see what he's rocking. He's rocking, he's got a top earner for 30 days at 2.23, which isn't that great, but he's got, that's a terrible example. You can see what he's hitting though. He is hitting all the top earners in your area, and he's not hitting the gross transmit scale over here. Does he have a Panther? Does he have a 1.2 and it's 0 meters in the air? I don't know. Really can't tell, especially if you didn't put the correct information in the app. Here's another one, 2.71. That's not the greatest for 30 days, but also consider your area. That's another Panther X. Okay, you know what? I have a slight feeling that these are all in the same location, especially if they're all earning the same amount of rewards. They're all the same miner types. There's a Panther X at 0.0. I'm willing to bet these are all in the same account. Yeah, okay. All right, that makes sense. Yep. I had a feeling. So, all right, that's a spoofer. This is a spoofing opportunity here. That's why they're all top earners. And I'm sure if they're all within 2 miles of each other, which is what, like 3.1 kilometers. Let's say this one's the middle, okay? So that's within 2 miles. That's within 2 miles. That's outside of 2 miles. I don't know. But this is very spoofy. It's very spoofy. Oh my god, I hate doing this. I hate doing this. I hate it. 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 All right. So it's very, 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 very suspicious with how much he's hitting. So, yeah, that's your issue, my friend. It's just you're in an overly saturated, underpopulated area. That's the issue. All of the Helium hotspot miners that are near you are in a centralized location, and so that's why your rewards are going to be poop. I'm sad we aren't earning as much, but at least we have something better than nothing. Yeah, I miss the days when I was earning 3 Helium a day versus 1 Helium a day, because then maybe I could pay my damn bills. Oh, okay, got it. Thanks, brother. First timer here and checking one of mine. HyperRam, you're not a first timer, but I'm gonna do this here. Christina, are you still there? Can you take a look at my I'm trying 2 new antenna on my non-performing miners today. What are you trying, Jeff? I'm gonna get Christina's. Let's turn that off, and let's go into transmit scale just for earnings and stuff like that. All right, so taking a look at yours, 5 meters, 5 point dBi. The only argument, okay, cool, I'll look at yours here in a second. The only argument I have, again, man, just these small little areas that are overly saturated. You could probably get yourself up a little bit higher and target all these other here. But, okay, so that brings me back to a topic where you can have the most perfect setup, and then the people are, unfortunately, you're once again at the mercy of those around you. So if all these people, last 2 days, I was missing a lot of mining rewards versus normal. Yeah, same here. 2 cheap indoor 8 dBi. Yeah, the 2 cheap 8 door, well, they have to be the official ones for you to have benefit. All right, Christine, I'm going to plug your miner up here while I finish my thought here. So the double whammy on the issue with having people that are just ass with their setup is that A, they're occupying a space, and B, that space is also limiting the transmit scale because there's a miner there. So even if they're sitting there with a, yeah, those are, you might not get some good rewards there, Jeff. So if they're sitting there with like the stock Bobcat antenna and it's in their mom's basement and it's surrounded by, you know, cinder blocks, because that's what basement like material is up, and then they've got it behind glass windows and cinder blocks and inside, you know, tin foil, and that signal's refracting, the explorer in the system doesn't know that. It's just going to go, okay, there's a miner here, then obviously we want you outside of a 350 meter range, and we only allow so many miners in this area, even though that miner's not providing any coverage. So like, yes, this stuff here out here is golden to try to get to, but these dingleberries might just have ass setups. And then, you know, same with over here. These people here, maybe 40% of the miners in this cluster right here probably have optimal setups. That could be a generous number. That could be an under exaggeration. They might have optimal setups there. So then if the ones that don't have optimal setups are going to ruin that transmit scale to where it says we only want 250 miners in this area, and then these dingleberries have their crap underneath where they just don't get anything. They do the Voscoin setup, I should say. So that's just unfortunate circumstances of your area. I'd like it if you can get yourself a little bit higher just to try to prioritize getting over this orange cluster and into these greens and these greens here, and then maybe also try to get it, because I don't think hitting down here would be unreasonable. Yeah, no. You can definitely easily, with a decent 5.8, like my racks and stuff, hit down there. So get yourself up higher if you possibly can. All right, Christina, your turn. All right, so realistically, yours is the first that I'm liking with the, oh my god, I hate it. 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 Why did they switch it to the right click does the stupid stuff? Why did they add the stupid stuff? There's no point to this, like, Google Earth Street View crap. There's no elevation on this map. There's no 3D. Ugh. All right. There you go. You guys are just going to watch me suffer this whole freaking stream. All right, so first off, Christina, I need to get my finger off that. I don't hate that you've gotten 8 dBi for checking my miner yet. Oh, yeah, it is your first time I've checked your miner, Hyper. I could say that because I do see you participating actively here in chat, so I haven't seen you. I need more likes, guys. 7 more likes. So I don't hate the 8 dBi out here. I don't know why your 8 dBi isn't, like, hitting the stuff around here. I don't also hate your 24-hour results. I hate your 7-day results. I hate your 14-day results. And I hate your 30-day results. But it looks like you've got some up and down time as well. But your 24-hour results are pretty solid right now. I don't hate it. Like, why is that today one of your more lucrative days in 24 hours versus everything else? So 8 dBi might be a little too much. Like a 6.0 might be okay, but also what kind of cable you rocking? How far away is your cable from your Bobcat? Is it a solid LMR 400 that's by one of the brands that I talk about, or is it a crappy Amazon antenna? I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity to improve our setup to hit a lot of this transmit scale, but with beefing it up, we're not going to see monstrous rewards that, you know, we're not going to see the glow rush back in the original days just because of how saturated this is. But we can definitely take a look at the earners in your area. 4 miners, 2 doing well, 2 doing nothing. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. All right, so let's look at this one right here that's next to you, and we kind of want to look at their setup and see what we can copy. 4.73. Let's see if we can find a better earner. 4.73 in 30 days isn't that great. I mean, it's better than nothing, absolutely, especially if Helium can go back up in price. It's not too bad. And that kind of seems to be the average in these areas. Like, I think I'm just very fortunate, and that's where 5.57. Okay, so we're halfway to the goal that we like to see is 5.57. And this guy's hitting some great stuff. 7 meters in the air, 9 dBi. I think that's a little aggressive, but he might have some really good placement. He definitely is getting all the stuff around him. He, she, it's 2022. How dare you assume someone's gender? They could be a baby. Non-binary, doorknob, bicycle T-Rex. Yeah. So he's a good earner here. 7.8. All right, let's see what we got. Now we're starting to get into some better territory. What can we copy here? 5 meters in the air, 8 dBi. Okay. These guys, all right, Christina, I urge you to start driving around and seeing if you could see antennas on the roofs and copy their setup. Oh my God, I'm doing it again! Farts! The ones I think are spoofing are the ones inside my blocks and blocks around me. They always get high RSSI. They don't make much but affect my earnings, I think. Yeah, that's true. Good location on roof, 3 dBi. Antenna has been doing well before, but I think I have damaged antenna pigtail or something from my Bobcat. All right, we'll take a look at that one. So yeah, Christina, it's going to be a little unique there. 9 dBi might be too much, but I think we're probably looking at maybe a cable issue on your end as well. Tiny Lemon Locust is my best setup, and I feel like it's something wrong with the miner. Do you know the way? A lot of miner activity. Wobbly Sepia Lynx. Ooh, we're going international. No one's hitting the like button. What the hell, guys? We're sitting at 13 likes. I need 7 more for 20. You guys are hurting my feelings here. No one likes me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Great. One of my Dragon Ball Z figures fell over. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. You get to watch me put together my Gogeta figure because for some reason my over-exaggerating hatred of this stupid right-click thingamabloop caused him to fall over. So let's put Gogeta back together real quick, because I'm going to be anal about it if he's not back together. Ow, ow, your spiky hair hurts my hand. There we go. He's back together. Let's go put him back. Are we unplugging? I think I just saw, are we unplugging? No, we're not unplugging. All right, I'm back. It's just easy. I can't. I'm a right clicker. I don't know why. Like, I'm just so used to right clicking stuff. My Bobcat has been popping out on me. The Mintids are working better and faster. Are we unplugging together? Don't unplug. My NeverMiner SSD went to poop, so I need to get a new SSD with the right files for it. LOL. Yeah, that could be on my Miles site. I don't know. Maybe. I can't just not right click. It's so dumb. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Finally, we jumped from 13 to 19. One more like. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like, I'm a right clicker, you know, you play an MMO, like, okay, so, I get it, so I play Final Fantasy 14, like, I don't want to do any of that. I'm not unplugging. All right, don't unplug your miner, no matter how frustrated you are. If you are making a nickel a day, don't unplug your miner. It's probably terrible advice, not financial advice. Do your own research. I'm not an attorney. Morgan & Morgan for the people. But yeah, don't unplug your miner. If you are earning some kind of cryptocurrency, like 0.01 helium, save it. If helium ever explodes and goes to like 1,000 a token, that 0.01 will be worth like what, $10? So save it. Let it go. Guys, I still even have my stupid freaking, I moved it. I used to have it right, you know, back behind me, but I still, where are we at? We need the camera. So I moved it. You guys, if you watch my channel, you know that right here, I always had my Planet Watch miner on top of the Planet Watch box. But A, I wanted to showcase this really sweet, sexy Jurassic Park pop with Rexy chewing on a T-Rex. But B, back here, I still got the Fart Sniffer 3000 plugged in. It's worthless. We're not earning cryptocurrency on it, but it's still fun to fart in. Why don't we put that on top up there just because? There we go. It's still right there, guys. We're going to fart in it. Not on camera, but it's still there. All right. Why don't we try to band together the People's Network? Yeah. When should we start buying 5G miners? How do you find out about the SSD crapped out on you? Probably when your miner starts going down. Oh, how much is that? What is that? That's a big number. That's a $5. I think that's like a what? A $5, $3 super chat. All right. What do we got? From Peter St. Jenna 007. What's the max distance of hitting others? I was surprised that I hit a miner in another country. Ooh, let's see. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's go and take a look. I think my best, and if you guys have been watching the channel for a while and you've actually watched videos, does someone recall one of the? I think one of my best was like, I want to see you hit another country. That's hilarious. I think one of my best was like 136 kilometers or something. Oh, yeah, look at that. I have great air quality, but no Planet Watch. My air quality is at an 86 right now. Then again, because it's behind, this is a valid distance. Ooh, look at that. Well, you've got a lot. Should I report them? No? Yes? No? Did you mine or skip around? I pulled up line pythons, but a super chat interrupted you. I'm sorry, super chats take precedence. Holy, you win. Wow, you win. So that's the farthest I've ever seen. 184 kilometers. Wow. That is the absolute farthest I've ever seen. I think there's a few factors here that really kind of help. So you're 15 meters in the air. That's factor number 1. Are you using the stock Bobcat antenna? But 15 meters in the air, I'm not sure about the elevation here. I could see that there's some elevation. Mine stays around 92. Mine tanks when I fart in it, or I spray. I need 2 more likes for 25, guys. Or spray. It's not a valid distance. How is that not a valid distance? Looks pretty valid to me. Like, you got a few factors here that are helping. Your height's good. You've got the water that kind of helps bounce the signal. I don't think so. All right, so technically, realistically, what might be happening here is that person's not really there. They might spoof it out there. So you're probably a 6.0 McGill. Okay, that's good. I mean, I want to give it the benefit of doubt. Like, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. I mostly hit 94.7 kilometers, but do not get the ones that are within 15 kilometers. The ones within 15 kilometers might be, like, crappy. Check it on Helium. Oh, yeah, okay. So this could be a scenario where, let's say, like, I don't see that being an impossibility based on good antenna, good placement, good height. Because this dude also might have good antenna, good placement, good height, and it's all about line of sight. Very well could be. That's impressive if it's true, though. I made it 200 plus in the begin. Yeah, but he might be, like, you're consistently hitting all this stuff up here. It might be someone that lives, like, right here and accidentally, like, screwed up their address. Or it's like this dude right here, and he's got 2 in the garage. And then he said he put his all the way out here. But let's see what this one's hitting. Let's see what this one's hitting. I think we just got the farthest we've ever seen. This dude. No. What? How is, what? 100 kilometers is the max now, right? I don't know. Low fuzzy aardvark. $105, oakley dokley. $117. Yours was far. Oh, you were like down here, weren't you? LOL. Yeah, yours was like down here, wasn't it? What a god hotspot. I know, right? That one just gets out there to everybody. We're covering the whole network. Let's see what he's got. Let's go and let's do a little bit more of a deep dive. He's got the numbers. We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah! We got it! How many hotspots you got, bruh? How many hotspots you got, bruh? The other ones are crap. Why aren't you spoofing your other ones? I believe it's a 100 kilometer max as of a few updates ago. Yeah, that probably makes sense. 10 meters, 15 dBi. Eh, we could be spoofing a little bit. I didn't think the dBi levels... Yeah, this one's kind of probably getting hindered because of it. He had spent 100K on his antenna. Yeah, right? He's got like a radio station antenna. He's converted LoRa into like radio waves. Just sends them across. That's fun. Wow, good shit though. Good hit. Low fuzzy aardvark. What am I looking at for Jeffrey Brown? I'm going over my 45-minute limit. I still have another video to record. So it's showing me like this for me. Invalid witness. Witness too far. That's stupid. If you witnessed it when you go over 100. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, you witnessed it, but it's not going to give you the rewards just because how far it is. That's stupid. Hey, we're proof of coverage, but heaven forbid you get out there too far. We're not going to give you rewards for doing what you're supposed to. We're the Dingleberries at the Helium Network. You guys voted on this plans? Well, fuck you. We're not putting them out there. SpaceX hotspot. We want proof of coverage, but we don't really. Oh, it's 100 limit. Yeah, it's a 100 limit. Yeah. That's so dumb, though. Like, if you're able to cover that, yeah. If you're able to cover that, if you're doing exactly what the intent was, like, that's what you have. But no, we don't want anyone having fun. Why? Because fuck you. That's right. I'm not getting monetized for this. I already played music at the beginning of the stream, so I don't care if I curse a few. He probably climbed up a high-tension electric pole, works from comm. Yeah. Let's see. How's our video doing? Wow, no one cares for the Algo video. Great. The last one I did on that same topic was like 13,000 views. This one's none views. Yay. All right, so what are we looking at? You got 51 kilometers. All right, don't right-click. Okay, there we go. 12 meters, 8 dBi. 8 dBi is probably a little aggressive for where you're at. Your height's good, but your strength is a little aggressive. I think there's a lot of invalid just from like overkill. It's a little aggressive. I want to put a hotspot under an airplane. Yeah, right? I just want to like, back when I used to like drive around for work, what do you think of Weather XM? Nah. That 100 kilometers makes no sense. No, it doesn't. Weather XM, I literally pieced out on that one as soon as they had their bumbling airdrop on Discord. And also another thing that kind of pushed me off of Weather XM, and there's like another one where someone's like, it's a miner that counts your steps and stuff. These maybe I should do a video on this. Anyone break even yet? I bought a Syncrobit and Linkstop. Yeah, I've made a lot on Helium in the past year, and that's what I really want to do the video for, especially at the Helium high prices. I think I only, yeah, I on my 2 alone, I was able to break even more times than not. But I kind of want to do a video topic on this because I actually did I was a guest speaker at a virtual call for a university in Pennsylvania, and they are doing a cryptocurrency course, and they went into an altcoin and plug and play mining at home kind of course, and they invited me to speak. And one thing I talked about was like, you get a lot of these projects that are trying to do this selling data. What do you think about weather balloon install? Yeah, right. Put it on a weather balloon, get it way up there. There's a lot of these small plug and play miners, do it yourself at home kind of things where they're taking your data, they're selling it, and they're providing you cryptocurrency for your data. I think that's a really good incentive, but the kicker is when they're providing you with cryptocurrency, that's a token that they created. Anyone can create a token. It's really simple. I've done it twice. They're just sitting there. I've worked on one with a buddy that's script for mining. It's called iBitHub, and then I have a token on the Tron network. You know, I could do tokens on BSC, whatever. Anyone can create a token and sit there and, you know, pay out for this data that you're providing, i.e. how many times people go through doors, what's the weather like outside of your house, how many steps do you take in a day. Exactly, I ordered a Hive Mapper cam because I'm an Uber driver. So yeah, you've got that kind of data, but the problem is they're all creating this token to pay you out to incentivize you to do these data mining farms for them. Now, that token doesn't really do anything in the aspect of blockchain, or, you know, if Planet Watch actually stored the data that they were mining and purchasing from their elements and their sensors, I would understand that you know, they could store that data on the blockchain. Like, great, like medical records and stuff being stored on the blockchain, awesome. I like stuff like that. But when it just comes to say, hey, you know, fart in this device and we're going to send you crypto, and it's a crypto that we created, you know, really the backer is just like people that might be investors into the company. It's very similar. It's all these plug and play miners. I don't want to, you know, drop a name of one that I really like just because. So where Helium is, you know, I have no problem. Like if Planet Watch came out and said, we're going to be doing this project and selling the data and paying you out in Helium, that's giving more utilization and functionality towards Helium. Yes, it is just paying you in data for your rewards, but I think that's exactly, there's 0 use cases. Helium potentially has a use case going forward in the future, which I think is great. What's the Planet Watch use case now? Oh, you take 1,000 planet and you get 1 tree token, and then you take 1,000 tree tokens and we'll plant a tree somewhere. Like, what's the use case on that one? Then okay, so then we have these useless tokens where the value is just in the eye of the beholder. So it's like how I mine Algorand on CudoMiner. It's like, if we provide this data, give me the opportunity to get paid and rewarded in a cryptocurrency that has functionality, use case, Ethereum, you know, Algorand, BSC, BNB, whatever. Like, but let's have a project that develops like that. Otherwise, come out with a token that. So that was a conversation I had where it's like, yeah, I would love to get involved with these plug and play miners. Case in point, blocks. Like blocks, they try to do, they're trying to say there's going to be a use case for it. I put them on a 90-day blast to see if there's going to be a game. There's really no game, and the price just keeps like falling and tanking. But on paper, to utilize that in a game aspect, to pay to win, to upgrade, pay for NFT upgrades and stuff like that, sounds like you're in America. Like World of Freight. Yes, World of Freight's a token that was created. It's on, you know, what's that, on Polygon and Ethereum. But you can turn around and use your World of Freight tokens to upgrade your vehicles to do these races. They're going to start having sponsored races by big companies. And then these tokens also are going to be built into their supply network, which is something that's going to be coming here in the near future. So I like stuff like that versus, you know, oh, well, I'm going to give you this little device that you put on your phone, and every time you lift your phone up to your ear, we're going to pay you 10 tokens. So it's like, yeah, but these tokens that you're paying me, the flip phone token is worthless. So that's kind of why I started gearing away from really diving into all these other projects, because every day there's something new that comes out. It's like, oh, put this device near your hamper and we're going to give you cryptocurrency for having stinky clothes at the end of the day, and we're going to see how much, you know, sweat concentrations in the air from evaporating off your clothes. But what does the token do? Nothing. So, end rant. Boris has left the building. Cyrus Foundation is like, what are they? where they pay you to surf. If you have more than one miner, like 2 or 3, do you enable fleet mode to set them up like you have one set up? What does fleet mode do? No idea, Harold. What do you think about the Hive Mapper? I think it's a scam. Again, it's just... they're easily collecting data off of us with really nothing. I was wondering if you could look at Bitter Tiger Llama and assess how I could mine better, please. Sure, Mateo. Jace Mateo. What time is it? 4:48. We've been mining for talking. We're at 3:10 p.m. All right, we're going to probably stream here for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to jump off. Crypto winner clears the fakers. That's true. That's very true. But I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I'm not scared of it. Like, yeah, I don't have the necessary income that I was with the excessive, like, bull runs and stuff like that. So, well, you need to not be inactive. That's the first thing. 7 meters, 5 dBi. Probably bump yourself up to a 6.0 or even a directional and aim this way. So you might want to aim at San Jose, and you want to get yourself up nice and high for this one. Yeah, I know we keep talking about, like, the transmit scale and the gross, but with a directional, if you can hit, like... these here, I think you're going to be golden. So that's probably an opportunity. And you got a lot here fluffing the saturation, so that's probably what you want to look at. Oh, you skipped mine again. What one did you want me to look at? You said like the spoofers around you. I pulled yours up. We still don't know what the reward scale will be for the Hive Mapper. Yeah. Okay, another case in point. So Leaf. I threw it away. I mean, I can get a $3 solar panel off of AliExpress and then use it for a ring camera or something at any time. But cleaned up my office. I straightened some stuff up. I threw it away. You're welcome, Mateo. Just let me know if Cheerful Macaroon Sardine is good or bad. Doesn't have to go into depth. Okay. May make a lot of nothing. I'm waiting for my Weather XM delivered. Do you think it's a bad move? Yeah, I'm avoiding Weather XM. Awesome. Oh, we were right next door. Bigger antenna. So if you just want me to look at round line Python, you want a bigger antenna. Your rewards are pretty good for your 30 days, but you could probably get yourself a 5.8 and have better rewards. This is a good candidate for a bigger antenna. Unless you're smack dab in the middle of a city on a skyscraper. Bigger antenna, but what's the next one? Cheerful from Mr. Man 241. Why is it not letting me copy? Oh my God, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat my daughter's chicken tenders. I don't think I'll be able to play poker tonight. Is there poker going on? Yo. Oh, I might be too late. Oh, I missed it. Well, let's see if we can join in over here. Yeah, okay. All right. There we go. Let's see if I can get in. All right. There are other miners in my block. Didn't think they're actually there. Oh, okay. I'm still Jenny from the block. Get higher. Get higher, baby. Get higher, baby. Cheerful Macaroon Sardine, you want to get higher. That's what you need to do. What's wrong with Weather XM? There's no use case. You should make a subreddit. Maybe. I don't have a lot of time to keep up on it, though. I do have my Discord, though. I'm still waiting for my Nebra miners delivered from April 2021. Jeez Louise. Weather XM is bad. I'm too many projects. Can't keep up. F Planet Watch. Yeah, you getting too popular. You're missing people. Haha, JK. Not going to lie. I bought 4 new minteds on eBay. Set one up last night. I mean, I think it's still great to, like, set up and go. It's just not the same anymore. And yeah, I used to, I think the most I've ever had when I did streams like this was 180, and it was just like flying off with people trying to get messages to me. And now just like Helium seems to be fizzling just a little bit. So what time is it? 3:13? Do. I used to be able to hit Long Island, but it hasn't hit recently. Well, yeah, because if you're right by the water, 10 dBi is a little aggressive in this area as well. It's a little aggressive. You got a lot of clear. I want to know where these ones are in the middle of the water here. Yeah, for 200 each, I'll take it. Absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be some quick ROI. So if you're like, all right, so what are we looking at? 0.69? Yeah, I think 10 dBi is a little aggressive here. It just, there's so much around you. I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it at all. So, but anyway, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me. I just bought a gold shell KD light miner. How is that doing? Because I do want to get into the ASICs. I just don't have like the power or want to pay the power or really have a nice quiet area to run those. But of course, I keep getting suckered in by, you know, the other big YouTubers. You know, if you have to reboot a SenseCap once a while, Tiny Lemon Locust. I don't know. I'm having issues with my SenseCap. So that's what the clickbait was. So the clickbait title is I'm over my SenseCap M2 miner. I went to install it and set it up today, and after I did everything about it, it was like, contact the manufacturer for your errors. I was like, fuck that. Still out earning my GPUs for only $250 each. Hard not to grab a couple more. Well, what the fuck? Why is there so many people entering my door? I mean, I'm in the middle of streaming here, and people keep knocking on my door, and they're just solicitors in the neighborhood. But yeah, I heard like GPUs right now are lowering in price, so people are trying to ditch them to get other miners and stuff. Give it away. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give you guys something broken. Like, I just need to call the manufacturer, or I should probably reach out to them on Twitter, because it's from Seed, so I'll see if they know what to do. Maybe I'll do that, but I don't want to give you guys away something broken unless you're just like a magic guru that can fix it. I don't know. Are you going to do an update earnings video for SCP? I definitely am going to do an update earnings video for SCP. I have a few videos lined up. I'm probably going to get one recorded here in just a little bit. The only reason why I like jumped onto stream was because I wanted to slowly drink my beer instead of like slamming like 4 beers back to back to do 4 different videos and change my shirt 4 times. But SCP is definitely a video that I need to be doing an update on because they just did the payouts. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from my 2 terabyte juicy miner. So the numbers might be cool on screen. Remember, I'm just going to give you a spoiler. I had the juicy miner running since, I want to say March, and it came with 5 SCP on it. No big deal. So that way, Seed Discord support is very good. Okay, I'll have to reach out to them. I bought a KD6 for $47K US. It's making less than $7 per day. Holy shit. SenseCap I have not been disappointed with so far. But yeah, so I got my juicy miner in March, and I think it was March, right? Or April or February. It was definitely in 2022. But it started with 5 SCP on it, so that way it can cover the collateral and the fees. It's now up to 39 SCP, and it's just this little tiny device that's hidden in the back behind my dresser. So I'll do a video on that to give you guys an update. So other than that, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, send super chats, all that good stuff. I'm gonna jump off so I can go and continue recording content. So make sure you go watch my Algo video from today, and I'm going to get some more content recorded so that way we can trickle and release it out throughout the week. And then, of course, we'll see you again either next Wednesday or Thursday when I decide to sit down and stream. So other than that, you guys have a great day. I am going to get another beer for my